Hi everyone, Shannon here. I wanted to clarify a little bit on the books. People talk a lot about book banning. That is not what we're doing. We are challenging books. Everyone in the community, parents, grandparents, anyone that wants to challenge can challenge. That is our right. I look at it as asking questions, and I have questions. I think it's good to ask questions. So I've asked a question on this book as to why it's there. We've done a book review committee through the school. They've agreed to keep it. It's called The Nowhere Girls by Amy Reed. Not one of the worst, but I don't know. You tell me. Like I said, ask the question and let's go from there. This is page 9. Page 9. In a very different neighborhood, a very different girl closes her eyes and lets go. Feels the boy's head between her legs, painting pleasure on her body with his tongue, just like she taught him. She smiles, almost laughs with joy of it. How it takes her by surprise, how it bubbles up and makes her weightless. She has never questioned her entitlement to this. She has never questioned the power of her body. She has never questioned her right to pleasure. Pleasure. Kids. Page 9. At the committee meeting, as one of the ladies stated, and I don't know if she was a parent, a media specialist, I don't know. She said, well, she was happy it was on page 9 because at that point the student would know if they should stop reading it because it's too mature for them. I got a laugh out of that. Let's continue on. This is the rape scene. I'd like to read this whole entire thing to you, but this gives you the gist of what's going on. Here's part of it. He took her by her hand and led her upstairs. He said things she could not hear to someone she could not see. Was there someone else in the room? She was laughing with her eyes closed. The world shook with her inside it. His arms kept her from falling. She thought, this is it. When he laid her down on the bed, she was somewhere watching, narrating the shadowed events. This is really happening. I'm 15. I'm about to make out with the most popular senior in school. I should be so happy. I should be so proud. A little fear must be normal. I'm okay. Everything's okay. Even though the bed was spinning, even though I kept my eyes open, even though I'm not even sure he knows my name. She's kind of justifying this. It's too late. It's too late to say no. Her last solid memory is pain. Then black, then nothing. Her brain shuts off. Her body's torn apart by violent waters. She's nowhere. She's nothing. She disappears. She's kind of coming in and out of it. She's hoping it's over. I'm abbreviating because it takes too long. Stillness, a heavy blanket of flesh, unmoving. She lets herself hope it's over. Then movement, his voice. Did you lock the door? Another voice. Yeah, no one's coming. His voice. You ready, Enos? Or are you gonna be a pussy? Another voice. She knows this voice. Everybody knows this voice. Eric Jordan's voice. Fuck, Enos, it's my turn. A rhythm for children. 1, 2, 3. How many can there be? A thought, I'm going to die. Rocking, thrashing, a violent scene. See, then more, so much more. More than could possibly be imagined. A voice, turn on the lights, man, I want to see her. A hand on her mouth, shoving her voice back inside her. She sees nothing. She's dying. She's dead. She is in a whale carcass being torn apart by eels at the bottom of the sea. A voice, fuck, she's puking. A voice, just turn her over. And then it turns dark. It goes on. Her hair is caked in puke. She hurts all over. She hurts inside. The floor is littered with crumpled clothes and a half a dozen condoms. How vile this tiny sliver of gratitude. They only destroyed. They did not plant anything live inside her. She hears voices, bodies moving, people going. A voice in the darkness giving her a new name. Slut. Okay. Here it's describing the men, the women, one of the boys, the real men here of Prescott. He's describing all the women he's had. He's been busy. Late 30s MILF, she comes to buy wine. Early 20s community college student, picked her up, got her drunk. Passed out in my bed, puked in my bathroom, made her drive me home. Mid-20s hippie chick, wildness in bed. 17-year-old slut I knew from high school, hot body but too insecure to be high value. Being too easy makes it less fun. Oh, trailer trash, that was a good one. 19-year-old skinny, lazy stoner, loved to fuck all night. Was part of a harem for a couple of months. Okay. 18-year-old blonde from out of town I met online, dumb as a brick. Okay. 17 to 18-year-old. I made the mistake of actually being to this one's boyfriend for a year. Okay. Finally got rid of her shortly after graduation. 17-year-old chubby girl. I had a girlfriend. She had a boyfriend. She got drunk in a party, and he was out of town. She told me he had a crush on me since 6th grade. Fat girls are so easy. Mostly pity fuck on my part. I mean, like I said, this is for kids, so I don't know. You ask questions. Here we go. And like I said, it goes on and on and on. This, I made notes when we were at the committee meeting. One of the media specialists, I knew it was her because I wrote it down. She said this was a very powerful passage. Powerful. Here goes. I kind of like sex, says another girl, confusion written across her face. I don't know. I mean, sorry if this is TMI, but I can get so horny sometimes when we're making out, and I totally want to do it. But then it happens so fast, and I'm like, is that it? Yes, totally, says another girl. Oh my God, yes. Oh, it's so frustrating. We all do that, says Sam. Say what? Say that's it? That's what we say. The girls laugh, then suddenly stop, and they realize she's serious. How do you expect him to know if you want more if you don't tell him? But he's like, I'm done, the first girl says. So what? Make him wait his turn until you're done. Or he can come, then you can tell him what you want, and he can do a little hand-mouth action for you. Then he can go again. Everybody wins. It's not like it takes these guys very long to recharge. They're ready to go in like 3 minutes. This did make me laugh because, once again, we're talking about teenagers. So, like I said, whatever you're comfortable with your kid reading, fine. Why is this in our school? Okay, this one cracked me up too. In this paragraph, they wouldn't say the word, and it just cracked me up that a girl goes to search on the internet, what is the clitoris? And they wouldn't say it in the book committee meeting. They said the C word. They're like, oh, I suppose they're upset because it says the C word. Oh, no, it says way more than that. This is the book, Nowhere Girls, Amy Reed. Get it wherever you want, just not at our local public schools. Thank you.